Hi, I'm Dave Cooper, and this is Q&As with Dave. We're back with another episode of Q&As with Dave, and I wanted to say that I'm kind of sorry. I just ain't been able to be in the studio, man, and it's been a minute since we've been able to get in here and stuff. I do have a life. I I answer all y'all ask me all these questions, man. I do live a life. It's crazy. But look, we're gonna get right into it. But before we do that, check it out. Strange in a way, but check it out, man. Production got me a shirt. I don't know if you can see it. Check it out. Check it out. I'm on a shirt. I'm on a shirt. Y'all said I wouldn't make it. Fuck you, Ronnie. I'm just kidding. We're making it together, man. Well, let's get into these questions. I'm sure that's why y'all are here, I reckon. Well, Oh, that's soda. We gotta get a beer. Now that the important stuff's taken care of, we can answer you guys' questions. Question number 1. Have you ever eaten underaged apples out of the ground? I love ground apples, man. They're the ones that you really want, you like them tart and hard. Tart and hard. That's the way you're supposed to eat them, really. It just don't make no sense any other way. So yeah, I have. Nobody cares, Jim. I know. He's mad at me because I'm already kind of drunk before I even got up here. Hell, it's my weekend, man. Question number 2. Do you eat flaccid, undercooked fries in the drive-thru or demand they be fully erect? I love erections. Well, I love my erections. Or do I? I like having them. Maybe I don't like them. They're kind of ugly. But don't give me a flaccid fry. That makes me feel like less of a person. That's just like I said before. I don't have no problem with the gays, right? No problem with them at all. You do what you want to do. I love you either way. But I would be offended. Dave Cooper would be offended if a gay person came up to me and 3 of my buddies and didn't even try to hit on me. That's what it feels like having flaccid fries. Flaccid fries don't fly with the flaccid fry guy. I'm the erectional fry guy. Can't have them any other way. Is Geodude an Earth-type foul Pokemon? No, man. It's an armored cock. You ever seen them things? You see the nuts on that thing? God, what I'd do to have me a nutshell. What I would do for me to have a nut casing where you couldn't even do it. You wouldn't have to shave them. You can get kicked in the nuts all you want, and you see how big that thing is. Too bad they ain't circumcised. But that's the only problem I got with it. Rolling back the cocksock, that sucks, but Geodude, I don't think it's a Pokemon. I think it's every man's dream. And they taste pretty good. So does yeah, they taste pretty good. And so does the Geodude. Next question. If Mars becomes colonized in the near future and a war broke out between Earth, who would win? Earthlings or Martians? Dude, that's a hard question. You want to know why? We are aliens. We are aliens. What do you think happened, man? We're just dumber than them, so we'd probably lose because we're stupid. Unless you're talking about the Martians as us, or the people, or the Martians. If the Martians are the ones that came from Earth to go to Mars, and colonize it, and then those are the Martians who used to be Earth people. Therefore, it's a civil war, but it's further away than the Mason-Dixon line, you know? So, I mean, technically, Earthlings will win because you're not Martians. You ain't got them crazy freaking big baby heads. You got them Egyptian queen boys heads. You ain't got those, so y'all ain't Martians, okay? I'm an alien, but that don't make me a Martian. Think about that. Have you ever watched porn with the closed captions for the hearing impaired turned on despite having no hearing loss? Yeah, because I watched... What? Well, yeah, I reckon so. But that was on accident, and then, you know, I got my hands full during that time, so I guess, yeah. Yeah, it works out when you accidentally find a Spanish one. And find out that some of those words are dirty. So watch him. Did you ever walk in on your parents having sex because you were hungry and wanted a sandwich? I have a couple problems with this question. At what point in my life am I asking my parents to make me a sandwich? Or are they in the kitchen? Now, I've walked into my kitchen a couple times and seen, you know, my daddy throwing old foreskin right down the hallway. Sorting the mail, freaking touching the dog. That was a bad one. Freaking fucking in the kitchen. And I was going to make a sandwich. But I was never like, I never walked in the bedroom like, hey Dad, can you take your wing hoo out of the woo dang and go get me a turkey breast sandwich, please? Never done it. I got more respect for that. You know, when someone's throwing old foreskin, let them throw that foreskin. Because if not, they're going to yell at you because they're angry. Believe me, I got kids. Duh. Number 7. If you could make any mythological creature your companion, what would it be? It would be a half horse, half human. A freaking, a freaking Minotaur. A kind of centaur. Anyway, she'd be hot from here up. And then be a badass horse, man. I could ride it all night long. I'd call her Gertrude. Gertrude the Great Gam. Gertrude the Great Gam. Centaur. Cinnamon. Whatever they're called. I don't remember at this point. If you could bring one person back to life, who would it be? My past life, me. Then you have 2 Dave Coopers up here. You have one here. Watch. We'll do it just like this. You ready? Hi, I'm Dave Cooper. Hi, I'm Dave Cooper. And we do the whole episode just like that. Just imagine. You guys watch this show. Imagine there was 2 of us. Two of us. Moving right on along, boys. All this paperwork. Jim, why haven't we got a laptop in here or something, man? I don't know how to work it, but shit, pull it up on a screen or something. It's like 1473 in here with this paper. You know I can't fucking read good. Why do your knuckles look like tiny vaginas the older we get? Do the knuckles look like vaginas? Or is it your bone? Hey, if it's the top of the knuckle, man, if that part right there's sinking in or something, you might want to go to the doctor. Because mine looks like mine's ugly looking. Look at that. Or this part. I don't know, you're talking about the knuckle part. I guess I'm a younger fella. I don't reckon that looks like no vagina I've never seen in my life before. Don't smell like it neither. You know, I get confused with this stuff, answering questions, because I feel like I'm not me. I'm drunker than shit skunk fucking a dog monkey. It's like someone's blowing air through my asshole and I got my thumb on the tip of my penis and all the air is going in my head. I'm so drunk. I'll give you just a minute to imagine that. What I wouldn't do to be blowing in my own ass. The next question. What is one wish that you would want to be granted? Now this is a question of all questions, besides the other question, which I'll get to in a minute. If you had one wish, what would you want granted? If there wasn't no rules or nothing, if there wasn't this big long thing of rules, like if it didn't have a Bible or nothing, you know, and I'd definitely ask for 3 more wishes because I freaking panic. Because you know the first one's gonna be gotta do something with alcohol. Got to. I don't want to waste that. That or I wish Ronnie'd cut his hair. But I don't think that's gonna happen because you know how that goes. I reckon it'd be to make sure that my refrigerator never breaks. If I only had one wish. Because I keep my beer in there, my meat in there. I keep my dildo, my sandwich meat, you know. And I keep my underwear in there. I put them in there the night before. So when I get up, you know, it keeps your goddamn hoop of Jews all tight, so you ain't dangle-diggling in your sleepwear, because, you know, people come over and stuff like that, or, you know, we work, you know, I don't want to be able to hear and you see my dingle-dangle, flaggle-laggle in every gosh dang where. Yeah, my refrigerator. There's 2 more questions, and then I got a special treat for you guys, so just hang in there with me. Blue Ridge Boys versus North Ridge Boys. Who's the better fighter? Who's the better lover? Whoever asked this question knows good and damn well the North Ridge Boys are definitely not gonna like what I gotta say. One, they can't fight worth a shit because half of them only have 4 fingers. You can't. What are you gonna do? They don't have thumbs. They never evolutionized or ecologized or euthanized. They never euthanized their thumbs through science. What are you gonna do? Play quarters on the table with me? Don't think so, North Ridge Boys. I mean, watch it. Send me it. Whatever. Call Jim. Oh. But you know damn well I'm the best lover there ever was. You know, there's a story one time, we went up to North Ridge, we went to this bar called Hoopty Hoo Saloon. That wasn't the name of it, that's just what we called it because it didn't have a name. There's a bunch of North Ridge boys in there. And I fought this man over his mama. And he loved his mama. But I told him, I said, look, I'm taking your mama from you. I don't care how many kids y'all got together. So anyway, I beat my brother's ass. And I think that answers the question on the lover part. Last question asked by y'all. And then I got my own couple statements I'd like to make. Where can I get an autographed Ask Dave shirt? Right here, right now. Not right here, right now, because you're not here right now. But I could get you one. And check it out. Evad. I don't know who that is, but it's Evid. And it's cool. And I'll sign this sumbitch too. But I got you. Dave gets to ask one question this time. One good question that's going to determine your life and your life choices and how you think of perspectives in your mind. What? Are you scared? Me too. A question came to me in my mind because someone asked me before. And they said, I'm not going to ask you what you would do for money. I'm going to ask you what you wouldn't do for money. And when I mean money, I mean money. Millions of dollars. Now, somehow, some way, I want you guys to answer this question and tell me about it. I want you to comment about it. Whatever. Because I don't know if I even have one for this question. But I put it upon you guys, when you watch this, to comment and tell me your answers. Think about that. Now, without further ado, we have a special thing that I'm doing that I'm trying to reinstate that never was instated. I'm trying to begin it, start it, create it, birth this idea. At the end of every Q&A episode, we're going to have some sort of special guest that's going to show us their talent. So basically what it is there ain't nobody else in here right now. But you can send in your videos and I'll put them on there, man. I want to know what my community, our people, our people that watch this together, y'all that sit down and watch this and talk about it. Talk about Dave wanting shirts. I want to know what you guys are good at. I want to know you guys. So we had Jim come in here last week and I was out and stuff like that. And one of my cousins came down from Birmingham, Latoy, Kentucky. I think that's what it's called. And they filmed one right here in the office. And they told me I couldn't watch it or nothing like that. So we're gonna watch it together. And we're gonna see how talented my cousin that I've only met maybe twice is. So, without further ado, let's take it over to Alec. Hi, I'm Alex, and what everybody knows, I'm born underwater, and people think that it's cool that they think that they're aliens, and let me tell you something. Growing up and wherever I grew up, they like to tell me, well, you're a weirdo. And I think that I just wanted to reach out to my cousin Dave and tell him, man, I just want to show them what they taught me when I went to the home planet. It was every Tuesday. It's $5 a month, and this is what they taught me. And they taught me how to breathe underwater. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you how to breathe underwater. Jim, if he breathes, when he puts his head in that bucket of water, if that's what he's going to do, I'm going to shit. I'm going to shit. Jim, I'm going to shit. Okay, so, I have brought some props. Basically, this is what you have to do. You have to go through 3 months of training, okay? And what they do is they tell you you have to do this change. You have to think of the world from an outside world view. You can't think of the regular of the things. Okay, so you do this inner chant. Ready? Yeah. I like that one. No, that one doesn't fit the way it's supposed to. And yeah. Okay. Anyway. You take a deep breath and you say, Utha Unga Sata. As in, be prepared to be freaking amazed at the things you can learn. And that's how you breathe underwater. You know, Jim, I worked my ass off, man. You got me in here excited about seeing something special. These guys thought they were seeing something special. That's upsetting. Well, I can't believe what you just showed me, Jim. But you know what, guys? Just keep watching, subscribe to it, Ask the questions. You want a shirt? Let me know. You want to ask me anything? Ask me anything. You want to send me a video of your special talent? Send it to Jim, because I don't know how to do all that shit. But, with all that being said, I love y'all. Toodles.